didn't see you there. My name's Vagt, and welcome to my TED Talk on Servant Leadership for Dummies.
What is the meaning of life? We wake up each day and we get to decide what we make of it. How will we take action? How will we give our life meaning through the choices that we make today?
So, servant leadership is important to me because, oh God, can I not do that with my hands? Sorry. It's okay. Servant leadership is important to me because I think that it's important to take control of the opportunities around us to serve others, because when we don't take control over those opportunities, we leave them open for other people to take control of them, or we leave gaps for people to not be led in the way that they need to be led. I think that the way that this class has made me the most different is the connection between leadership and relationships. So there are a lot of ways that you can apply servant leadership to your relationships with your friends and your family, and I think that that has been one of the biggest impacts on the way that I've been able to be a better friend to the girls in my pod and all of my friends, especially with the girls in my pod who are mostly freshmen. They look up to me as a role model and come to me for a lot of advice, and so it's important for me to be an effective and caring and loving leader towards them. We talked a lot about natural gifts in class, and those are the skills that are given to us from God, and what we do with those skills are our gifts back to God. Some of us are natural born leaders, but not everyone has to be born with that natural leadership quality. It's something that you can develop, and when we don't develop those skills, then we're not living into the full potential of leadership that God has created for us. So I know that I've always been a more intimidating person, and I know that I have some of those natural leadership qualities. And I think that it was really important for me with the girls in my pod to take on that leadership role and be able to influence them and be a good role model to them, because I know that coming into college, those are the types of leaders that people need. So it's a very sacrificial role where you are not trying to make yourself the focus. It's about helping others, not making yourself the star, but making the people that you are leading stars. And so having that sacrificial love, having gentle and passive kindness, where you're able to care about them enough to point out their flaws or point out the wrong in a relationship, but and not having the passive kindness where you shrug things off, let things go by the wayside, but being the kind of leader that can encourage them to be their best selves and love them in the best way possible, and help them to hopefully be able to be good leaders to the freshman girls in their pod next year. That's what servant leadership.
Today, it's not about you. It's about the people you influence in the midst of your meaning. So what is the meaning that is being posed to me? Do those who are being served become healthier, wiser, more autonomous, or more likely to become servant leaders? How are you going to exercise servant leadership today?